This one scan shocked neuroscientists. Hypnosis lit up the healing zones of the brain like meditation on steroids. Let me show you the facts. They used to call it woo-woo. Now, it's science. Hypnotherapy is no longer mystical. It's measurable. And in this video, I'll take you inside the brain, literally, and show you what researchers found when they scanned people mid-trance. If you've ever wanted to see what healing actually looks like in your brain, this one is for you. Now, here's what some brain scans showed during hypnosis. Let's begin with what most people, first of all, don't realize, okay? Hypnosis isn't just relaxing, it's rewiring. That's number one. It's what? Rewiring, not relaxing. When you enter a hypnotic state, that focused, safe, trance-like awareness, your brain doesn't go to sleep, it actually goes to work. MRI and EEG studies show that during hypnosis, the default mode, where you have the self-criticism and overthinking, calms down. The inner critic gets quiet. Your amygdala, where fear and panic reside, deactivates. It deactivates fear signals, reducing significantly. This is science, so not Diola. The anterior cingulate cortex, which is your emotional awareness, lights up. You feel more tuned in, not tuned out. The insula, your body awareness, increases and you become more connected to bodily sensations. Can you imagine? The prefrontal cortex, where you make your decisions, right? It reorganizes, making space for new choices. Can you see how powerful you are? And your brain is? Think of your brain as a city. During hypnosis, it's like closing noisy streets and opening up calm, clear pathways so healing traffic can flow, because you understand traffic if you're in Nigeria. The difference between talk therapies, and I'm going to go there, and trance therapies. Talk therapies, I must say, are powerful. It works only with the conscious mind, however. You sit, you speak, you reflect, you explore ideas. It's like talking to the CEO of your brain. That's what talk therapies do. But often, the CEO knows what to do and still doesn't do it. Because deep down, the subconscious mind, the emotional security guard, isn't convinced. And his emotions first before logic, guys, because you were first at heart before your brain. And this is where hypnotherapy comes in. Hypnotherapy accesses the subconscious mind deeply. The 90% of your thoughts, habits, fears, and beliefs that were programmed before age 7. It's so important. It's so important. If talk therapy is like reading the book, hypnotherapy is like rewriting the chapters that were written in fear. Can you see the difference? The huge difference? You don't just analyze the pain, you release it. Talk therapies, you analyze. You don't just understand the patterns, you reprogram it. Talk therapies, you understand the pattern. Doesn't mean that you've done anything with it. And science validates what spirituality has known for centuries. Long before MRIs, long before brain scans or psychology degrees, long before mystics, sages, and healers knew the truth. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Read it. Proverbs 23:7. And then change your thoughts and you change your world. Norman Vincent Peale said, the wound is the place where the light enters you. Rumi says, these ancient teachers knew what modern neuroscience now confirms. At some point, neuroscience didn't believe it all, but they do now, because knew what modern neuroscience now confirms, and it confirms that your breath can calm your nervous system. It says if you're focused or you have focused intention, it can change your energy. It talks about how your inner beliefs create outer reality, how stillness opens access to your higher guardians. Imagine science as the microscope and spirituality as the telescope. One looks within, the other looks beyond, but both reveal the truth. MRI studies confirm hypnotherapy rewires your thought patterns. And let's be clear about this. This isn't just about positive thinking or positive talking. I'm good, I'm rich, I'm rich. Studies published in journals like the Cerebral Cortex and Neuroscience Letters show, and I'm emphatic on it, hypnosis changes neural pathways, literally rerouting brain signals. It enhances suggestibility in areas linked to behavioral change. People under hypnosis show reduced pain, lower stress, hormones, and improved memory recall. Emotional triggers become less reactive with repeated sessions. So in short, my brothers and sisters, hypnotherapy is neurobiological transformation. It's not a trick. It's deeper than what you think. And if you think once again of your brain as a garden, talk therapies help you to see the weeds. Hypnotherapy helps you pull them out by the root and plant new thriving seeds. So is talk therapy important? It is. But hypnotherapy takes it to the next level. It's not just mindset work, it's brain and soul work. Mindset work is powerful, however, but it's often shallow. It changes the surface thought. So it's just changing your fruit to a different color. Hypnotherapy changes the root programming. So if you don't like where you are and who you are, change the root. Uproot the root and plant a new one. And honestly, it connects deeper than you can ever imagine. It connects you to your spirit. Because when you are in a hypnotic state, you feel more than you think. Thinking is logic. Feeling is deeper. You see visions. You remember buried truths that consciously you don't remember. You speak to your inner child. You forgive with ease, whether you or others. You reclaim parts of your soul that trauma tried to hide. Kai. And so I want you to imagine mindset work as cleaning the walls, but hypnotherapy is walking into the foundation and healing the cracks with gold. It's science for the brain, guys, and ceremony for the soul. You can use it today. It would help you deeply. I'm a living testimony and example. When you merge science and soul, it is the future of healing. You don't have to choose between prayer and neuroscience. You don't have to choose between therapy and energy. You actually also don't have to choose between biology and belief. You get to have both. It's this and that, not this or that. You get to have a mind that is rewired, a heart that is connected and soft again, a soul that remembers who it truly is. And this is what hypnotherapy offers. Not just improvement, but integration. Oof, I love it. Integration, I love that word. Because you're not removing anything, you're adding everything together and making a beautiful, 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 dynamic dance, you know? So what am I asking you to do today? Send me a DM and let me help you. You know, I want you to research one peer-reviewed hypnotherapy study. Check it out. Don't take my word for it. Go on YouTube. You've got some theta waves soundscape. Play it and just write all the things that you would love. Who would you be if you didn't have all those labels? Who would you be? Who would you be if you were peaceful? How would you act if you were peaceful? How would you show up as? What would you show up as? Who would you spend time with if you were coming from a place of peace and power and healing. And what I do offers you that. Not because you're broken, no, but because you're powerful and you can be more powerful. Because you can go from good to great. We can say good is standing out, but great is outstanding. It's entirely up to you. But the choice is deeply yours. Send me a DM today and let's get to moving you from good to great. How would you like that? Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like my videos. And don't forget to share me with others. Because we all grow together. We're that garden that, we're all working together to create this beautiful earth that we can all live on. My name is Adiola Kingsley James. Love and light.